Hello, Flosstube.
Greetings.
I'm Laura.
I'm Joe.
Welcome to the Slovak Farm.
This is the farm where we grow cross-stitch.
One stitch at a time. Today is Monday, October the 13th. How is everybody today? How did everybody's week go? Mine was a zoo. But it was...
And they didn't even let her take home a cute monkey. I thought that was funny.
It was. I just have no smart ass retort.
Oh, so that was, damn it, I can't come up with anything, huh? I expected you to go, why? I married one.
Well, I mean, there was something like that in my head, but it wasn't coming out right. So, but Saturday night, the Murder Mystery Theater dinner that I cooked the food for, was a great success. I am exhausted. Was a great success, and we did really well, so.
I didn't do anything with it. I did. It was one of those things where she thought it was a cool idea, and I'm like, nope.
It was super fun. Super cute.
Oh, it sounds like one of those things where if it's your cup of tea, it's going to be awesome. If it's not your cup of tea, it's going to suck.
It was awesome. All right. So hopefully you all had a good week. Tell us about your week. Tell us what you did last week. Talk to us.
If you were offered a small little monkey, would you take it? You?
No, monkeys poop all over everything and they throw their poop in. They're cute, but no.
My problem is actually, it has nothing to do with their bowel movements. They're basically raccoons with an engineering degree.
I mean, there's that too.
And if you don't know about raccoons, there's a reason why a lot of stuff in certain areas comes with locks, and it has nothing to do with thieves. And it still doesn't work.
Yeah. Wild animals, they get into stuff. Okay.
Shout out commenters.
Let's shout out our commenters.
Ann, Bridget, Andrea, Janet.
Thank you all so much for commenting. We appreciate it. We appreciate it.
Yes, we do.
We appreciate the comments. Whips. Throwing things.
My bug ran away. Like, I know where my bug is, and it just took a week off. Work was stressful, and I just wasn't in the mood, honestly.
Okay, well.
Not bad stressful, just stressful.
I have whips.
If you didn't, this would be a really weird video.
This would be an awkward video, for sure. Is there an idea where the piece of paper with the cover photo for my stamped heart succulent is in this pile? It's not really necessary. I'm just filling in the white background at this point. We have all of the heart stitched. I did 300 stitches down in this corner. And yeah, we're just filling in the white background at this point. More white background.
Yay.
Yay.
I just thought of a really funny pattern that'd be a heck of a satire of modern art. Or at least modern art that was like 10 years ago.
What?
Completely white with one blue square.
Interesting. Okay. Someone elected that for Black Cat Week, I do a dog. Romping in the Sunflowers is part of the Dogs in the Garden series by Lindy Stitches. So, this prompt fit, stitch on whip of choice and tell us about a myth you would like to have dispelled. Stitch on a whip with an animal. stitch on a whip in which you change the floss, and stitch on a whip of choice and tell us about something that runs in your family. Insanity.
I was going to say snark.
Well, I am my mother's child also.
Oh, no, I was thinking about your dad last night.
Dad was full of it last night.
Oh, in case you're wondering, every Sunday we go out to my in-laws.
We go to my parents' house for dinner on Sundays, and Dad, at least he wasn't angry like he was last week. Never know if you're going to get angry Dad or smart-ass Dad. It's a little challenging. This is on a piece of fabric that I dyed. I don't know what color I used, so.
It's a solo.
Yes, there you go. I did 850 stitches on this. I used my pass for stitching in black. So I finished the leaf up here that I needed to finish, and then everything else was the dog.
Yay.
That was a lot of very single color stitching.
You want to know something really funny? I'm just going to say this.
What?
Look at the doggy. Yes, they do that exact pose.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the number of, I've seen my greyhound do that so many times.
Yes.
Because, like, when they get excited, that's what they do.
Yeah. So there you go. That was Black Cat Week. Meow. Meow.
If you're new here, we try to give her one project for 200 count weeks, if we can.
Yes. So for at EGA on Thursday, our class was this lovely pattern. There's an angel on it. It is very hard to see. The photograph is not the greatest. I'm not gonna lie. The lady's instructions weren't the greatest. But I love her. Mary's great. And this is what I got done on it. So I started the, that's called, cloister blocks. I started the cloister blocks. As far as I got. I gotta find the rest of my floss for it. I gotta find the rest of my flosses for it and try to maybe work on finishing it. Possibly. I hope. It's probably gonna be Christmas before I get it done. We'll throw that as a candidate for Dash to the Finish, because even if Daily 30 doesn't do the December Dash to a Finish, I'm still doing the December Dash to a Finish because that's what I like doing.
They're not.
They are. You're just not supposed to know that. I think at this point
How is it a secret?
Well, I think at this point it's kind of just a given that we're going to do that. So, and then for the weekend when I was able to stitch, I stitched on a good tyke for the monthly. This is also one that by the end of the month may go into the pile as possible candidates for the December Dash to a Finish. This is on a piece of royal blue, 32 count.
Would you like a laugh real quick?
What?
I was very confused with the Sunflower dog because I remember you stitching on that and like I got my greyhound. I forgot we were doing both greyhounds.
Oh.
I was a very confused husband.
I have a theme. It's greyhounds. Okay. This is, I did 2 prompts. I did 602 stitches, which I finished, I worked on outlining the dog. Some more, I'm going to get the dog outlined and then start filling in this massive amount of solid colors stitching for the dog.
I would give you a hug, but then I'd drop a good tyke, and then we never want to drop the good tyke.
Right.
See, now we get hugs. What?
It's going to be a lot of very solid color stitching.
Could
But
be
it's
worse.
Okay. It could be worse. I think I would take the solid color stitching over confetti. Just saying. Just saying. So that was 602 stitches. that was my stitching for the week. Not very exciting this week. But it's okay. I kind of like it when weeks are somewhat unexciting sometimes.
That was a very good week to not be exciting.
I needed a not exciting stitching week. That I did. Alright. Paul. Because, had all that poop last week and then I had to buy myself more stuff. This is my kit, my monthly stamp card kit. I need a day to just sit and make cards. Cute Christmas cards. You have, it looks like there are 4 options on the back. This is usually not loose. I don't know why it was loose. I would have not seen it had Joe not gone, you dropped something. And they just give you the instructions to make the little demo cards. You can kind of do whatever you want with it, but I do like to make the little demo cards that they include with it. And I might have possibly realized last week that it was already October. I need to work on Christmas cards. Okay. I actually bought this pattern a few weeks ago. I just forgot to show it to you guys. I believe this came out of the virtual market thing that they do. That I am not allowed to participate in because apparently I'm not considered a legitimate shop according to them. This is called Beautiful Maker Floral Sewing Machine by Robin Pickens Cross Stitch. I think it's really pretty. It's flowers and it's a sewing machine. Yes?
I hope nobody has a problem with me saying this, and I don't care if you two do this. What the actual F is wrong with the people? A virtual stitching store isn't good for a virtual thing?
Apparently, well, no, okay, so the first time they had it, you had to have been open more than 6 months, and I wasn't open more than 6 months, and they wouldn't have any sort of, like, give. There was no, like, here's my website with stuff listed on it for sale. I'm a legitimate, nope. If you've been open less than 6 months, you're not a legitimate shop. So I will never participate in it. I would like to go to Needlework Market someday, but in Nashville, but anyways. We're just going to move on from that. I then went on to Hoffman's because I am starting Stitcher's Rules on Friday. So we have to actually get this into at least one prompt for the week. To a prompt for the week. So, but then as I was going through all of Primrose, that's by Primrose Cottages, I was going through the Primrose Cottages to find Stitcher's Rule. I found this one. It's called Beautiful Things. It says, beautiful things come together one stitch at a time. You've got to have a theme. A Stitching Quaker by Primrose Cottage.
She has a theme.
I apparently have a theme this week with what I bought, for the most part. I do like Primrose Cottage's charts. They are very clear, very easy to read. She has really cute stuff.
Yes, it's different. So it gets close, but not quite.
Yeah. And then off of the theme of sewing, Cocoa Quaker, also by Primrose Cottage. This is something cute to do for Christmas. I think, oh, this is under 100 stitches. This would count as a small. So would that. I wanted them. I got them. I will. I plan on starting them at some point. We'll see when I get there. It is October. I need to start doing plans for next year and figure out what I'm starting for the cross-stitch weekends for next year. That's getting started for...
I have a question.
What?
Sorry, I just slipped through this because ADD curiosity. Are you doing this as one big thing or each individual small?
One big thing.
Okay.
So...
They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pillows made out of this.
Yes. All of her...
Oh, they're there on the back. Okay.
So, like, all of her quote-unquote rules charts can also be broken down into pillows. If you can see that. I hope you can see that.
Sorry, the better picture also has pattern on it, so we can't show. And then she immediately figured a way out. Okay.
That's a better picture. But yeah, basically what they do is, what you can do with the rules charts is, like, they kind of divide down. This is Friday's start for cross stitch weekend. I need to start figuring out plans for next year, because now that it is October, I will start thinking about plans. I don't start thinking about plans for the new year in July like some people do, because it's still July. I'll start thinking about it in October. And maybe come up with a plan in November. More than likely it'll wait till January. I do know that I need to get my new planner bought for the year. So, and I am switching to a big planner, like a full-size sheet planner, because that will give me a little bit more space. But that's where we're at with plans for next year. But as for plans for the coming week, do you have any plans?
Survive. I'm going to try to get some work on that dragon. I'm just...
Okay. I mean, it is what it is.
I have a 6-day work week this week. So, and the thing is, I'll ask you after we film.
Okay.
About Saturday.
Okay.
Because, yeah, we actually had a really good day planned, and then we found out that they're going to have utilities off at my job that Saturday, so we had to choose a different one. Every other one stinks.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this week for Daily 30, the theme is the Emily Morgan Hotel in San Antonio, Texas. A famously haunted hotel in Texas. Let us begin. In 1718, the Catholic Church established a mission named Mission San Antonio de Today the Alamo is open for tours and located directly across the street from the entrance of the Emily Morgan Hotel. Stitch on a Whip with an interesting past. All of them? Not all of them. Let me find the list here. Let me find the list. I mean, that one. Those two I got as, like, hand-me-downs. Purchased them as Pass the Stash. This one, somebody passed the stash to me on, so we could do that. I would say that counts as an interesting past. This one's got the mistake in it. That's got quite the past.
Yeah, lace corset. That partially because lace corset I know. I think we need to start bringing some pictures along. But lace corset I know very well because that is so long.
Okay. Prompt 2. Stitch on a whip that has an element you acquired from another stitcher, either as a pattern, floss, or fabric, or as an incomplete whip.
Like Kiss Dragon Queen. I'm sorry, yours got stitch on everything different this time. Screw it. Let's get this list down.
We'll figure it out. According to the stitch on a whip that contains a grave ghost or a stone structure.
Next. Bell? Okay.
That has the castle in it, so some weeks are like that. I gotta read you all of number 4. The most haunted areas in order of reported activity are the 7th floor, the 9th floor, and the 14th floor. The 13th floor does not exist. They renamed it the 14th floor. The basement, room 810 in the lobby. Visitors report seeing glowing orbs and misty forms and experiencing distinct unexplained smells. They also report hearing voices and wheeled carts have a feeling of being watched. Stitch on a whip you can link to anything from the above list and explain how you link it.
What was the link?
So, the 7th floor, the 9th floor, the 14th floor, the basement, room 801, the lobby. Glowing orbs, misty forms, unexplained smells, hearing voices, and wheeled carts. Or having a feeling of being watched.
What's the next one? I gotta figure out what this one! See if this one's easy for this one.
Oh, God. Yes. Stitch on a whip of choice. If you have Googled the hotel and the history of the Alamo, you have been through enough.
I think that person got hit hard. So, yeah, stitching rules. Yeah, if we picked out one for all of the 4 prompts and then that was there, I think I would have been mad.
Right. Okay, so we can pass on that one. So that's the weeklies. Figured out. Look at that. We're fantastic. We're golden. I have to get fabric and floss pulled out for this. That's what I don't want to do. I need to get figured out tomorrow. I need to, tomorrow figure out if I have fabric for it. I think it fits on a fat quarter. Oh, yeah. It'll fit on a fat quarter.
I like that.
The DMC conversions are that.
Oh, no.
Are those the only colors? Those are the only colors in this.
I like it when they put the color, when they put the floss in the side and everything easy to find.
I, as a shop, appreciate when the designer has the floss colors listed on. Like, if the designer has a website that showcases their patterns, they have the flosses listed on their website for the pattern, because it makes it easier for me to get the flosses when people want pattern and floss. Okay, that is it for the week. Shorter video than last week because we don't have as much stuff to show you. Next week could be a little bit longer because I'm stitching on different things every day of the week. It's fine. I'm fine with that. I really am. It's a 300 week, so it's fine.
I wonder what you'd do if I got like one thing done a day too, just to irritate you.
What?
If I stitch multiple different things to really make it take longer.
I don't care. You would be stitching.
Mm.
Okay, so
I think that says more about me, the fact that would actually motivate me than anything else. I need help.
Yeah, well. Thank you all so much for visiting with us. What do we want them to do?
Have a lovely week till as old as time. Disney, don't sue me. Please like, comment, subscribe, bell notification, all that stuff. Hopefully she's recovered by then.
Thank you all so much for spending some time with us this week. Thank you for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed yourself. We hope you were entertained. And we hope you come back next week. Until then.
Bye.